Hello, people! My name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Quick Build Challenge Survival of the Fittest! Woo! You gotta spin in a circle and say woo. Sometimes something happens that's just so good that you've got to do it. You're walking along the street, you see a £10 note on the ground or a whatever dollar note. I think they come in 7.53 dollar notes. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard from my trusty American fiend. And I'm not just calling him a fiend, he is literally a monster that is from America, and he's convinced me of a lot of things that may or may not be correct. But you see the money on the ground and you're like, oh, free money! Whoa! Then you do the spinning circle, you look down and it's gone. Dun dun dun. Either way, winner of last week was Apocalypse with the Laser Dinosaur, but it was very, very close. But for now, we are ready once more with 8 new, fresh contestants who are ready to take the challenge. A lot of you guys wanted to leave chat on so you could see the banter between the contestants, and of course, I will do that. Alright, you saw nothing, noticed nothing, there was no technical problems whatsoever. Shh, it's all okay, go to sleep. And now wake up, because I'm gonna show you the best topic board in the world. Yes, look at that. Ignore that black one. That's nothing to do with the technical issues at all. But how cool is that? It actually opens and then, wha-pow! Plants. I like that one. Plants. 3, 2, 1, go! And as this is very much a show for you guys in the biggest sense, look at it, just glorious. First and foremost, I have listened to a lot of the frequently requested critiques, changes to this, so, but wait. Boom! The timer begins! How neat is that? And as you notice, there is more time, yes! As well as having much bigger arenas, which I agree does make sense. There is now 4 minutes, and you guessed it, 4 minutes. I think this is better because it gives everyone more time to develop their ideas, and it also more accurately reflects the classic time of a 12-minute timer. So let's do this thing! I gotta say, thank you all so much for your overwhelming support. Like, seriously, it was overwhelming. I went on the video, looked at your amazing, just incredible and nice comments, and I nearly drowned in happiness. You know what that's like? You're there just, like, actually dying, but you've also got a massive smile on your face, so you look like a huge freak. And you're just like, and it's just, nobody wants to help you, nobody wants to go near you. Luckily, I'm just one of many Rage clones, so I was disposable, so it's okay, but thank you. So, how are contestants chosen for the show? A lot of you are wanting to know. Every Sunday, I'm going to open up the server. Yes, indeed. I'll announce when in various places. Woo! And if you notice that you can connect to the server, then lucky you. You have just joined Quick Build. So keep an eye on the server on Sunday. I'll put the IP in the description. If the whitelist is off, that means Quick Build contestants are needed. So, our contestants then. We got Ivanir, who is building quite a nice little flower, actually. This is pretty cool. And now the topic is more focused. We can more accurately compare our pairs of builders. Our lovely, lovely pair of builders. Good tier 1 name, good bit of robot skin. I'm liking it. We got Metro Production, who's building a floaty log trip. I'll admit, this is tough competition for him. It's a little bit, I'm not sure quite how he's going to pull this one out the bag, but he might surprise me. We got Colonel Nick, who is in charge of the 1st Legion of the Creepers. He is a very, very good creeper. Seriously, you turn around, you hear a you can be sure it's Colonel Nick breathing down your neck. He has got various stem grasses, but then he's competing against a Mr. Zippy, who is going for quite the sizable flower here. A almost big, single, beautiful rose. And then we've got what looks like it's a flower. Really? What? You bastard. I would shoot you if I could. And I don't mean him. No, I do mean in Minecraft. Come on now. I don't have that many assassins. And then we got Ubercraft for the win, who is building a plant pot that looks like it's already made out of flowers, growing a flower. Interesting. Versus Half Poisoned, who is building a Mario-style carnivorous chom chom chom. I've actually forgotten what they're called, so Don't question that. That's, yeah. What I do want to lay down, guys, is an idea inspired by a lot of you that want extra judges on the server so that the best build does always go forward, because sometimes I might get it wrong or be biased, and that's fair enough. So you know what I'm going to do? I've decided that I am going to let previous winners and a tier of you wonderful patrons, my patron page is linked in the description, I'm going to let everyone of a certain tier onwards join the server whenever quick builds happen and be the audience / judges who can float around, have some fun, and hover next to the build that they want to win when time is up. I think that's going to be really cool, because that way we know we don't just have a ridiculously massive audience of like hundreds and hundreds that would happen otherwise. So I think that'll be a really nice way of doing things. So, for now, I am the lone judge. I have to choose between a giant square carrot and some square flowers. Now, objectively, this is I think the better build just, but I love the idea of this chunky square carrot with a face. Like, I really do. I feel like this is pretty cool. I kinda like it. Yeah, I know a lot of you might be thinking this, but I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing a spark. I am. I love how someone's already preemptively started building here. I mean, this one, I'm afraid, is no contest. It is that lovely, lovely flower. And again, I think definitely it is this one. And finally, he did actually upgrade quite a bit, a lovely little watery area, but this is downright pretty. So that was a easy choice as well. So, let's do it! Go! Off we go, continuing to expand upon their planty-liciousness. This one was definitely the closest of all the choice. Has he, like, a shit Triviola? He's like, oh my god, what? What? How do I? Oh my word! It's right here, man. I mean, it's literally, I'm looking at it. Are you blind? I'm mad. Are you mad? Can you not see that? If only he'd built a bush. If only he'd built a bush, and I could have asked him if he was mad, but because you can't see the butt, and it would have been hilarious, and now I'm just very sad about the whole thing. So, our 4 finalists then. We've got Ivan here, who's extending his very pretty, beautiful flower. We got the Zippy, who again is given a bit more of an environment. See, what I think would be really cool is if someone used the fact that they're going through all 3 to do a 3-stage build, like a Pokemon, a 3 forms of a Pokemon. That would be pretty neat. Like, they erase it completely and start again, which technically would be allowed. You could get teleported forward and then delete your entire build and go for something else. It would just be a little bit of a risk. Triviola, talking of risk, don't let me down. I gave your happy little square carrot a chance, and I want you to make it shine, make it sing, make it glow with glorious passion. How high are you wanting that? Is it like a carrot drill? It looks like a carrot mace, like you could immediately grab that and smack some fool about the head and be like, get your vitamins, bitch! You would have seen this coming if you could see in the dark because of your carrots! And so on and so forth. So now it's got actual arms coming out of it, which is pretty good. A little mini mouth there, so it's like extra fly traps. The rose, I feel like, is struggling the most from this extra time. He's just filling in the ground with grass, which just makes sense, you know. It's not a crazy amount of addition, but this is very cool. We've got actual little farmland surrounding these 2 majestic blooming flowers. The glass really is what sold it for me. Like, I like that. I like the sort of magical effect he's got going on, adding a bit of green. It's like he heard me. How did he do that? It's like he heard me. Can they all hear me? You know, like those times that you're in a game and you accidentally realize that your mic has been pressed on this entire time and you only realize at the end of recording a video and you were broadcasting your entire commentary live to a random lobby of people in a shooter game? Not that that's ever happened to me at all, ever. Don't be crazy. If he wins, I don't know how this is going to progress into there, but I feel like he's going to have to pull something pretty special to beat our flytrap friend here. In fact, he's grabbing a second B with his hand, which is really, really nice. Because a big deal is we've got to look how they've used their time to improve. Because this definitely has improved over that. It's very much gained a lot of stuff. This is kind of just becoming a giant plant weight, like for a bit of weightlifting or something. I mean, I could see that, you know, plant people, bodybuilders. You got to respect them as well. You know, they work hard to be the strength that they are. And this one is definitely upgraded a lot. That's a very beautiful giant pink flower at the top. So, ooh, I don't know. It's going to be close. I mean, he's just adding normal generated trees, which is a nice way of quickly adding some depth and detail, but it's a little bit cheaty, and I'm watching you, Zipster. I'm watching you do it. Don't think I don't know what's going on. And stop. Alright, so I tried. I gave him a chance. It's not a cute little square carrot anymore. I'm sorry, Triviola. You do have a good tier 1 name, but it's gotta go. It has gotta go to the fly trap. It really does. And then over here, again, I think it's got to go to the beautiful blooming flower over the rose. I don't think there's any real contention here. So, there we go! Boom! Go, go, go! GP, GP, GP! Yeah! I can't type ever. So a lot of you wanted to have a look around the arena and see what all the cool stuff that was going on. So I'm going to give you a quick tour while our 2 finalists who are half poisoned with his Venus flytrap of awesome versus Ivan here with his beautiful blooming flower of awesome. It's like they were fated to be 2 extreme ends. I mean, how cool does this look with all the builds progressing forward? I really like that. So we have giant fumes bellowing out of here. We've got trucks taking everything, carrying the cargo. We've got the winners circle championship podiums, cogs turning, the slime factory going on, more ledges, various ore in the wall. Everything's been mined down to the very base. We have a face. Yes, there is a face. Apparently it's called Jeff. I don't know. Don't question it. Got more trucks. The Inferno, the mine system, the lovely, lovely bridge, and then back over here, because it's nice, there's not a lot going on, but it's just a cool little place, like the Quarry of Quick Build. I like it. We got the lava pipe powered, the Tico, you know, the Tartarus company, powering the various cogs that are turning over here, and then the sort of nuclear reactor part. So it's, you know, it's not crazy over the top, but it is very, very nice. So the time ticks on. The time ticks on. Who's going to use it better? I'm glad I don't have to make this decision, because I think this is going to be a very, very close vote here. I really, really do. There's a part of me that sort of wants to delete these corner things out of this, just so we can see more of the builds as we go up. I probably will do that for next time, get rid of most of the cagey things. I want it to look like it can work and they're not floating, but I also want to see what's going on and get a good insight into these builders' minds and see what they're constructing. So we've got this lovely added purple blooming flower, which is looking very pretty. The ground not as much, but he's not competing against any groundwork going on here. He's in fact extending it up to the top, like this sort of bulby, seedy type area. That's actually, he's using the environment of the arena to attach it to the top, which is really quite cool. We've only got 70 seconds left, and you got to remember, they came up and built this with no thinking time, which is really, really impressive. Okay, just saying, the gold blocks were platforms and I was making Mario. Were you? I don't, what one were you, Triviola? I can't remember which one you were. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, I see, but that's... Ooh, you just kind of talked yourself into having a worse build. I kind of feel bad for iMad. Could have seen where that went, and I thought it was a carrot, and... Ooh. Don't be mad with me. Got various yellow viney stuff dripping off it now, like sap, which would be quite ridiculous. And again, I'm just flowing particles all over the place. I'm not really sure. Ooh, it's just really quite disgusting. 10 seconds left then. Who do we think is going to take it? A very pretty build, and then against a very carnivorous build. 3 seconds, and stop. Alright. So. contestants who were eliminated, stand by your favorite. Yes, indeed. So, we have vote 1 on the left, the very, very pretty, flowery loveliness going on here. And then vote 2 on the right, the carnivorous, plant-eating bees and spewing toxic stuff and all of that stuff. So all of that stuff, very competent commentary. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of a cool bonus thing. Whoever gets the most previous contestant votes at the end in the final, along with the judges, if and when they happen, I'm going to give a bit of a bonus votes to. Just 50, just a little bit, but we'll see how that goes on. So the bonus vote does go to our carnivorous friend over there. So for now, my name has been Rage. Let me know what you thought of the even more improved Survival of the Fittest quick build. Like if you enjoyed it, spread the word. Let's make glory happen. Subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.